Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got a big box. I got home and I had a very, very large box. It's big. Like, it's really big. So we're gonna open it. All right, so full disclosure on this one. This was sent to me to kind of test and tune and try out and get my thoughts and try not to break it. I'll put it that way. But as you can see, it's a pretty big box. So this came from Texas, and I got my fancy sprinkle knife here. So we're gonna open it up. Hit the mark there. All right, close that so I don't stab myself. All right, what do we got in here? Let's see. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. All right, we got a whole bunch of foam packer, insulation, stuffing, bubble wrap. Good Lord, there's a lot of bubble wrap. All right, so first thing we got here is this all from Kopfjager. Kopfjager Reaper rig. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I've already got a Kopfjager tripod. It's the K800, but something that I've been really wanting to get is their Reaper rig is what they call it. It's basically the side mount. So you got your regular mount where your firearm sits. This actually mounts on the side of it, and then it's got some slots over here where you can put different items. I have a spotting scope that I can mount on it, and it also can adapt to putting like cameras and things of that nature. So that's my intent with it. It does come with a little baggie of screws, set screws, couple very broad-headed screws, and then one that looks like a thumb screw that I'm assuming is for an adjustment. Having that on it, and then I'm gonna have to stand up to reach this because it's way the heck down in there. Can you reach them? Tip it out. You know, doing box openings all fine and good until you actually have to get it out, and then you can't reach what's in there. All right, now the K800 that I have has the original head or grip that they make, but this one is the new Hellbound that just came out, I don't know, a couple months back. I've really been wanting to try this thing out because it has a little different design. The old one is the Reaper Grip. It's got kind of like two curved sets of like 3 fingers on either side that move in and out, and it works well if you've got a variety of sizes that you're working with. But I wanted something a little more traditional. And man, this thing is stout. And it's also very cold. Holy crap, that is super heavy duty. And there it is. So as you can see, this has got very straight sided plates. Very heavy duty build. I'm really impressed with the gearing on this. That's freaking nice. It's got a set screw barrel. Okay, that's how that moves. So this has got an adjustment here. Now there is as you can see, there's a hole right there. Get it out. That's your tighten down handle and your kind of adjustment for moving it up and down. And it is reverse thread for reference sake. So there, we're threading it in, and as you can see, it just threads into the hole, and then that allows you to up and down, and as you tighten it, it's locked into place pretty tight there. So loose, give it a little, about a quarter turn, gets much tighter, give it a little more, it's real tight. Now here you've just got this is just a set screw, I believe, for a rotation, I believe. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to mess around with that to figure out, but as you can see here, it's just got a big screw head in the bottom there that will mount on the top of the tripod, which is the next box I'm getting out. Now this is the K800. Since I already had the K700, I was like, yeah, I want to try out the K800. This is the carbon fiber version. Basically, same tripod, just carbon fiber. If I remember right, it's supposed to be like 2 pounds lighter. So the tripod is 3.85 pounds, and the grip, the Reaper grip that's in here is 2.5 pounds. So you got, what is that, 6.35 pounds if I'm doing my math right there. And it is a box inside of a box. Okay, so you got the actual tripod here, and then you've got the Reaper head down in the bottom. I'll get that out and compare the two here in a minute for you so you guys can see those. As always, is everything I get from Kopfjager. It's always very nicely packaged. Oh, I did not know it came with a bag. That's interesting. So it comes with a, oh no, what happened to my camera? I'm not sure what happened there. It just decided to go all wonky on me. But it comes with a bag. I did not know it come with a bag. Zipper bag. Looks like it's got like a shoulder strap on it. So this is the actual Reaper, or the tripod here. I don't need that box. Bust it out here so you guys can take a good gander at the carbon fiber. Now this thing is, the legs are pretty thin. I'm kind of surprised at how thick or thin, however you want to look at it, the legs are on this. They're like from the bottom, like, you know, for referencing, there's, you know, my thumb. They're pretty thin. They do have 2 releases on the legs, so it goes out once, twice. You can get pretty tall with this thing. But as you can see, you see the swirls there. It's kind of a spirally carbon fiber design, and then they just pull straight out, just like pretty much any of the other tripod designs there. It does have a screw on the side here. Spin it around so you guys can see a little better there. Spin that, and then this center post will move up and down, which gives you a little more vertical if you need. So one thing, depending on the situation, you might need to get closer to the ground, wider base kind of thing, but you still need a little more height. You can actually get, I'm going to say, probably close to a foot with that vertical height on top of, you know, what the legs will already give you. So it's kind of nice if you're in one of those situations. And let me make sure these are, yeah, these do have 3 full adjustments. I think it's pretty daggone tiny. Look at that. So there's fully compacted. I mean, it's only, my hand's about 9 inches, so there's 9. I'm gonna say it's about 20 inches long, 19, 20 inches. Now that's without the head, of course. It does have a loosen and tighten for the that center beam, that center post I was talking about, and it also has the side knob here, so you can loosen and tighten here. This is tighten. As it tightens up, this won't go up down. Loosen it up, moves up and down. So you're gonna have a clamp style and a set screw style to keep it in place. So you got kind of quick and more permanent style, because it's loosened up right now, but I still can't move it because I got it tightened over here. So you got kind of a dual locking system there, which is nice, especially if you're traveling, you know, backpacking. This, if I was gonna go, you know, out west and run something, looking for big game or something like that, this would be the one I'd be taking for sure. It also has this hook down here on the bottom. I just want to point it out. They have an item, and I don't offhand remember what it's called, but it's like a strap that you basically stand on. It's got like a foot loop on the bottom of it, and it hooks on this hook here, and when you stand on it, it pulls the whole tripod right to the ground. So when you push in on it, it isn't tipping, you know, not that it's a huge issue, but if you're in a situation where you're on uneven terrain, mountainside, trying to hit a freaking, you know, billy goat freaking 700 yards across a ravine, you know, being able to secure the thing down with your foot might come in handy. So there's a lot to be said for that. This does have an adjustment up here as well. So if you want to go way out wide and get that kind of long, wide angle I was talking about, that's how you do it. So I do know these bases are replaceable and they're also interchangeable. They have some that are like a spike design. If you're looking for something like that, these ones are just a rubber stopper style, but they do have the metal spike style. And let me get this last box out here. Will be the last box I have to open. All right, there's the, all right, there we go. Open it up this way. Now this is the original, what you've probably seen me use before, style Reaper grip. I do plan on doing some comparisons between the two, just for you know, knowledge. I'll do another video using it, kind of doing a side-by-side comparison, see if I can you know, kind of give you an overview of what the two pros and cons maybe. I apologize if this is noisy, it's wrapping paper. All right, so this head is the style head that I was talking about before. So if you look, it's got two kind of, they're slightly curved on either side, and the base here has like a rubber pad. So if you've got a, you know, an expensive, nice firearm, you don't want to get it scratched up, by all means, this is gonna keep you from having to worry about that. And this one's gonna be upgraded a little bit from mine. Mine, the original one I have, I've used it so much that the threading screw under here, she's getting a little worn in. So I might end up swapping this one out to my other tripod, we'll see. And I need to, there we go. Had to swivel it around. So this is how the head will actually mount. Again, you've got that circle on the bottom where it just threads in, and you've got a handle. This is slightly different. This is more of a knurled design, but the same concept. Goes in the hole, reverse thread for tighten, and it is marked to show you. That way, the first time your buddy goes to use it, he's like, I can't move it. And you're like turning it the wrong way, loosen, read, you know. So that's how that's going to work. Now, if you want to see a side-by-side comparison on some sizes here, let's do that. So if you'll notice, this one, let's see if I can, where's the original box? I lost my box. I want to see some weights here. So the Reaper grip is, what I say, 2.5 pounds. And the Hellbound is 0.78 kilograms, and I don't know, well, let's see, 1.13 kilograms on this one. So it's 1.13 kilograms on the Reaper, and the Hellbound is 0.78. So it's 1, 2, 3, about 3, almost 4 kilos, you know, kilograms lighter. And I can tell just by picking them up, this is heavier than this. Now, if you'll notice, there is a little bit of a length difference between the Hellbound and the Reaper grip. The Hellbound is just a little bit wider. I'm not saying that's a huge issue one way or the other, but just for reference sake. But essentially, they mount the same way. It's just a big screw on the bottom. There's a big screw on the top of this thing. It does come with a thread protector so it doesn't get jacked up, but just going to thread in there. Try not to cross thread it. It is pretty heavy duty thread, so I don't think you're going to have much issue there, but just spins on there, locks into place. There is a set screw, like a thumb screw right here. Kind of hard to see there. You can see right here that's kind of textured or got some gearing look to it to tighten it down. And there you got it. It's mounted up. So you set your firearm in here, loosen that up, get it, you know, the angle you need, and freaking fire away. I'm really curious to see how well this this orange grip. God dang it! What is going on with this? Is my battery dying? That's gonna piss me off. Hopefully my battery's not dying. But I can edit that out, I suppose. Or just leave it in there and make it look like this is a real video, because that's what it is. Yeah. I will say this one, I'm pretty impressed with this one. I do like this. What I was talking about earlier with the mount. So this plate essentially will mount with those 3 screws here on the side. and then I'll be able to mount something off to the side over here to put, you know, an optic on it, you know, if I want to do a long range shooting style, or if I want to put a camera, be able to see some stuff, you know, record. That's what this thing is for. I do know everything here that I got was about 600 bucks. If I remember right, the tripod itself is like, it's only like $100. I think it's like $80, $90. It's not that expensive. These heads are like 250 bucks a piece. I think this one's like 150. Don't quote me on that, but it's over 100, but it's not 200 if I remember correctly. And this thing's like, I don't know, 30 bucks or something. But I didn't research anything. Literally brought the box in the house and was like, hey, I'm making this video. But yeah, this thing is, I mean, that's pretty light. This is definitely going to be deer hunting with me this year. So yeah, I just wanted to do a unboxing and kind of a quick glance, tell you what I got. If you guys got any questions, by all means throw them in the comments. I will see if when I go to do some testing with this thing, if you got questions on, you know, specific items, I'll do my best to get them answered and beat the crap out of this thing to the best of my ability. And yeah, hopefully it works out well. I'm really loving how small this thing is compared to my K700. So yeah, Kopfjager, if you don't know how to spell it, Kopfjager. If you live in the European nations, I believe it's KJI is the brand over there. It's the same company, just they're branded over there. But if you got questions, comments, put them in the comments. Let me know. As always, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay tuned, stay tactical, and I'll see y'all next time.